You spend a week by your mama house, come back, there's a whole new house. You got to get these contracts lined up, y'all. You got to get these contracts lined up from the dating game, because relationships, dating relationships are actually more devastating than marriage relationships right now, because the women will tear the house up and burn the house down and burn up the car and take all your money and run off with all your valuables before they disappear in the middle of the night while you at work. The marriage, they got a lawyer that's going to count all of the money and make sure that they take you to court and stick their finger in every dollar sign that you got. But the dating, just because they live in a house, you can't get rid of them, and they can take whatever they want because it's considered community property and run off with all of it and leave you with nothing. Clean your whole house out. You come back from work, all your grandmama ancestries all missing. Community property. So you got to be careful from the dating, from before you move somebody into your house. It don't matter if you're a man or a woman, before you move somebody into your house. And even when you're not dating, you got a homeboy on hard times, before he crash at your place for an extended period of time, contract. Because you don't want to have unnecessary tenants in your house. Your friends stay after a certain period of time, you got to have a contract where, bro, you're going to have to, even if you rent free, you got a contract that says that your behavior matters, that you will be evicted if you don't behave correctly, that the quality of the property has to be maintained. If you destroy my stuff, you're going to be evicted. You got to have these contracts that says that under these conditions that your accessibility to access to these premises will be revoked. You got to have that. And anytime that you are loaning money out to a friend, even a friend, you got to have a contract that says, hey, I'm giving you this money. If I'm getting interest back on the money for the duration of time that you're holding the money, that I can execute the collection of collateral after X number of whatever time. And if you haven't done whatever you were supposed to do, this is mine. You got to do that, because if not, you should have gave that away. So even with family and friends, if you're not setting a standard, and everything in the United States is capitalism, if you do not set a standard where you're transparently communicating their lack of accessibility to your finances and resources and their financial obligations to the accessibility of your resources, and get it in writing, you'll be setting yourself up. Friend on hard time, move into your house, stay there for more than 2 weeks, they live there. Not you got to spend hundreds of dollars in civil court evicting them off of the property. You got to tighten up, y'all. Let somebody use their car, they own that bit. They ain't got to bring it back. You call the police talking about some stolen car. What the police gonna tell you? You got to give them a written letter. You don't even know where they at. They left. You got to give them a written letter letting them know that you want your car back. Then you got to wait 30 days. If they don't bring the car back, then you've got to file civil action. You got to serve them. You don't even know where they at. So there go two problems. Your car's gone. Then the other issue is that you have to serve them where they are. So if they never receive service, you can't move forward with the civil action. It gets archived and then dismissed because you can't find the defendant, and the defendant's got your property. You can't get your property back. So if you hand your friend the keys to your car, you are giving away your car. You have to do what, remember, we had seen before, somebody has said that if somebody who doesn't own the car takes possession of the car, that they are renting the car. And if you generate a renter's contract agreement, that you can sue them for the possession of the car, that they will return the car quickly. That truth is, while that's a thing, if you draft those documents and those documents are in there with the title of the car, where anyone in possession of the car is renting the car for X number of dollars a day, which you could overstate that shit. They're renting the car for X number of dollars, and then you charge them more than what the tow fee and the renter's fee, what you get your car back. But those contracts that say that if you are in possession of my car and you don't return the car after a certain period of time, that the car is considered stolen, and then criminal actions will be taking place. That is actually in a rental contract. So if you take the car from a rental company and you don't pay the bill, they can report the car stolen, and then the police can come and arrest you and return the car back to the rental car company at your expense.